Hey guys, Miles here with XDA TV, and today we're going to be checking out another ROM for the OnePlus 5, and this one is called MokeeROM, so let's get into it. So this ROM is running on Android version 7.1.2, and overall my first impressions of the ROM are good. Unlike the last ROM I covered, Legend ROM, this has fully functional audio through the headphone jack. So going into the settings, you'll find that the first couple of custom features are in the display settings. Here we have live display, which optimizes the display for the time of day and lighting conditions, and we can also customize the rotation settings. Now here in the gesture settings, we have touchscreen gestures for when the display is off. And as you can see here, there's a ton of different gestures supported here, which is honestly super useful. Here we have the standard Oxygen OS gestures, along with a bunch from this ROM, like swiping up and down with one finger and stuff like that. Lots and lots of gestures. In the button settings, here we have our custom actions for the hardware and software buttons. We can customize the button height and even hide it if you choose. We even have options for left-handed mode, which places the navbar on the left side when it's landscape mode, as well as showing the arrow keys when typing, which is a very useful feature in my opinion. In the power menu section, we can customize what's in the power menu, as well as the option for ending calls by pressing the power button. For those of you who don't use on-screen buttons, here we have our standard options for double tapping and long pressing the home, back, and recents buttons. In the additional button settings, we have a toggle for swapping the back and recents buttons, as well as customizing the alert slider. In the status bar settings, we have our smart pull down feature, as well as showing the notification count, selecting the system icons, and showing the network speed. We can of course also customize the position and look of the status bar clock, and then there's the standard battery indicator and brightness settings. Overall, this build is much more daily driver ready than the previous ROM I reviewed for the OnePlus 5. Other than the fact that there's no OnePlus camera app built in at the moment, this ROM is solid. It's got dash charging capabilities, it's stable, and it's being released in nightly builds. So if you want to check out this ROM for yourself, there will be links in the description down below. Make sure to subscribe for future content like this, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.